Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Q Nostalgia here. I put a video out a few days ago talking about Outer Worlds 2 and how it's woke garbage and it's not doing very well. I got some pushback on it, but for the most part, people seem to agree that, yeah, it's not a very good game. And it's really weird to come out with a video game that costs a whole bunch of money and then putting perks into it that, you know, they slam you for purchasing it because you're a consumer. And people are like, oh, it's just a joke. It's just a joke. You know, Fallout would do things like that. Well, they never really pointed the finger at you. Yeah, they would be kind of tongue-in-cheek about society as a whole. And I could agree with most of what they said, by the way. But this bullshit right here, me replying to my haters. I mean, this game is an objective flop, okay? It just is. It's not doing good. Now let's read a couple of the comments here. Saying you hate your customers proves our point. Imagine screwing up a game so bad you only have 10,000 gamers on an $80 million game on Steam. Now, I'm not exactly sure how much they paid to produce the game. I have no idea. But it is a little weird, isn't it? It's a little weird how they keep bringing these games out and they're not doing very well. Oh, yeah. So it's kind of weird, and they're kind of shifting the blame a little bit here, right? Me responding to my haters, and companies do this a lot whenever they have like a woke flop. They kind of turn it around and point the finger at you. I guess that's not exactly what this is, but still, it kind of smacks of that. You guys are just haters. We didn't produce a game with absolutely atrocious marketing that was obviously excluding a certain group of people. A lot of people looked at that and said, oh, that's not for me. Okay, that's fine. And, you know, I'm pretty sure one of their trailers, they were very clear to spell out, hey, you're not going to be able to have a relationship with your companions.
And no, you can't sleep with them.
Isn't that something that people love in video games? No, actually. Since I think about Final Fantasy VII, people like that aspect of being able to have a companion that you can you know, I think it was Aerith and Tifa, right? You could pick which one you wanted to take to the Golden Saucer, etc. And it wasn't really the same as, you know, more modern stuff, but it was kind of like the beginning of that, right? But I want to explain to people what failing upward looks like. This is failing upward. Now, this isn't every game that they've made, right? But it gives you a general idea throughout the years how they've been failing upward. Fallout New Vegas, 51,000 player peak. And we get to Pillars of Eternity, 41,000. Pillars of Eternity 2, 22,000. That's a huge drop off right there. The Outer Worlds, which is a game that I fired up, and within like the first 20 minutes, one of the companions just had to mention that she was gay. You know, I think a lot of us, we didn't have a problem with the whole, you know, there's people that are gay. It's whatever. All right. It's when people started waving flags around. And I still think it's like the strangest thing in the world. Imagine if I walked around with a flag, or I had some sort of pride symbol that I put on my clothing or whatever, and I have parades because I like women. And it was like a major part of my identity. Yeah, I love TNA. Yeah, go team TNA. Nobody cares, dude. And it's kind of creepy. It would be pretty creepy for me to do that, wouldn't it? It would. It would seem kind of goonerish, right? Be a little strange that's a part of their identity. It's just fucking weird. Avowed, down to 19,000. Another game I started to play for a while. I got onto a side quest, and I got to give these people credit. They were pretty cheeky about this quest. I pick up a quest, they're like, yeah, go get me some herbs. It's this lady that's running, like, it looked like a tavern or something. Of course, I was being naive. You know, it was basically a place for ladies of the night. And I had to go get these herbs. And when I go get the herbs, it mentions that they're great for a contraceptive. But in higher amounts, they cause abortion. Isn't that lovely? So basically what I was being tasked to do in this game in a side quest was to go get pills for, you know, a madame, shall we say. And yeah, that was it. I turned it off. I never played it again. 15,000 with Tyranny. And then here we are with the Outer Worlds 2. 13,262 peak. And yeah. So this is failing upwards. This is why I'm sure to mention to people, hey, something weird is going on here, guys. This is not normal. Because if this was normal shareholder type stuff, they would have all bailed. They'd be shutting down. You wouldn't be hearing about Obsidian anymore. They wouldn't be posting shit about me replying to my haters. They wouldn't be posting this kind of shit. They'd be shutting down, and that would be it. But no, they're probably going to be making another game. Why? Because they're propped up by garbage like BlackRock. And it's funny, you see a lot of these companies go under. And meanwhile, you've got Chinese companies that seem to be doing really well. They seem to be picking up the pieces. They'll do things that aren't woke. They'll bring out characters that are like, oh, hey, you guys, we heard you like sexy female characters. Here you go. Here's 30 skins for them as well. You don't have to worry about us. We're not woke like those Western developers are. So it's looking kind of sus from that angle as well. Not just BlackRock. But it seems like BlackRock might be in cahoots with some sort of communist gobbledygook bullshit.
No offense, but it sounds like some fucking commie gobbledygook.
You know what I mean? You gotta love Norm. He knew how to put things and be kind of blunt about it while also being funny. But it's true. What is going on with this shit? How come they're still around? And I've made this connection before, but imagine if I was selling cars. And I was doing pretty well. And then all of a sudden, I just started selling gay pride cars and nothing else, and that was it. And now I wouldn't let you buy the other cars. Just buy these ones. And yeah, sure, maybe I moved a few of them off the lot. But for the most part, I just kept failing for 5 years in a row. Over and over and over and over again. Downward, more and more, less and less sales. And I still had that car sales agency or whatever. I still had my place of business, and I didn't go under. Would that look like a front for the mafia or some shit? Would people be going, I wonder if they're running numbers in the back room? How are they keeping their lights on? They haven't moved like a single car in 2 months. It's kind of sus, isn't it? It makes you think a little bit. But yeah, it's weird. And it's a little disingenuous, this post, right? Because it's not including everything. But I don't think he was trying to be disingenuous. He just wanted to give you a snapshot that you could, have bite-sized enough to make a screenshot out of it, right? And it still represents all the different years here. But yeah, this is something that people need to consider. People need to consider this. It's not normal. It's not normal that a company continues to pump out stuff that people just don't want it. They don't want it. They take a look at the ad campaign and they're like, no, I'm not buying it. And the company doubles down. F you, I'm going to double down and make another one. It doesn't make any sense. But anyways, at this point, I want to kick it over to you guys. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments section. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe, click the notification bell. God bless, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video.
Any sign of my shipment? You did? And I thought I could talk my way out of anything.
Makes you...
You're going to stop talking right now if you know what's good for you.
Careful. The shipment was smuggled for a reason.
It wasn't even banned in Adir until a decade ago. I'm the only one left for the people of Paradise to turn to. You, an Imperial envoy, protect me. Don't make me laugh. All right. What do you stand to gain? And now we come to it. Honestly, I'd have been disappointed if you didn't ask. I'm beginning to think you might fit in here after all. Come back anytime. We'll catch up on the neighbors.
Good on you, Envoy. If only more of your countrymen were as reasonable.
I'll be fine, but I'll remember that offer. For a friend.
Nostalgia. It's delicate. potent.